Alright, in green, playing Wulfar, we have Spotyus. Spotyus is the master of shenanigans. And in red, playing Pistil, we have Dinferno, a very good player.
Alright, so I've actually checked Pistil a little bit on this map to see if it was viable. There are some things you can do, but Wulfar generally has more shenanigans. And we see Spotyus has a very in-your-face opening already. He just did he skip any builds for a Wulfar heal? I guess he at least skipped some water builds.
Yeah, I guess so.
And yeah, going for that early fortified village decap, that's a pretty good idea.
Nice.
That's a pretty good idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, he's
only, only I saw that before playing all my games, huh?
I wonder.
I haven't seen anybody do that. Just bring the commander down against the fortified village. That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, commanders are probably the best thing at hitting fortified villages. Because they don't have reduced damage against it. I guess a thief also works, but you know.
I mean, you know what I've been using.
I mean, maybe I would be reminded if I had to look at the game again.
Wow, there's a lot of sword damage coming in from Pistil.
Yeah, sword versus sword action is kind of a staple on this map. Unless both players just agree enough to, I guess. But
so much value.
Yeah, Wulfar. Wulfar, the tier 2 is pretty dangerous, but at some point on this map, once there's a bunch of units fighting everywhere, you kind of just get groove every turn. That's
just spam.
That's pretty strong.
Spotyus has every fortified village right now. Can we appreciate that?
Not every. He
didn't cap one yet.
There's 200 gold missing from his wallet, which should be rightfully his.
Yeah, Wulfar is capped in money bags.
Yeah, I mean, he took the chest and replaced his hammer, so.
Sword, 1%. Let's go. I still have to add that 1% emote.
And yeah, I don't think fighting around Wulfar is gonna do Dinferno any favors right now, because there's not
Just
much.
Look at that economy difference.
That's I mean, are we gonna start seeing dragons now? Dragon is pretty spooky on this map if you can get it out, but kind of expensive.
This game is obnoxious out of the opening. Dinferno started their turn with 1,050 gold, alright? Butterfern started with 2,050 gold. They're plus 1,000 already.
I mean, might be shorter than the last game.
Might be.
Just maybe.
Yeah, this is Dinferno's problem. They put their commander kind of up there in the corner, and they're just not doing anything with the commander. They can maybe take that one village in 1 or 2 turns. They can push into the barracks in 3-4 turns. Meanwhile, Spotyus is taking down fortified villages, is threatening racks, commanders. Sorry, not commanders, strongholds.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, I was gonna say Pistil could have maybe grooved the village here but Pistil can't actually finish off units, so that wouldn't have worked. Huh.
This isn't a good map for Pistil. You don't get big army groups.
You get some, just not yet. And Wulfar has already done a lot of work before Pistil got there. And
And the spear crate coming in.
yeah, I mean, that's a start, you know. You want to push Wulfar back, you're going to have to hit him at some point.
Of course, like a bit too.
Actually, doing back exactly 50, that's interesting.
That's a good interaction to keep in mind. And Archer on the knight, and I guess the
Ooh.
knight dies thanks to another knight.
Yeah, this is spotyus just hitting everything everywhere. He has an economy to eat, so a lot of the fighting is gonna favor him, you know?
The fact that you can just trade a mage for a sword and win based on that exchange is oh my goodness. Here's the
And there
groove.
you go. Wulfar's gonna start to... It's the village. Wow.
And then follows it up with a sword crit.
Oh, actually, the sword follows up on Wargroove, huh? Maybe hitting the village is actually not that bad, because the sword can't heal. And you know what? Wulfar's gonna have groove to groove whatever the barracks builds next turn. And yeah, already has a Kraken to like go after the HQ. This is spotyus, you know, this is asynchronous, but he still has no time. He's got something to do. Oh, Dragon reaches the HQ, by the way.
We're on turn 6. How did Spotyus get a game-winning map position by turn 5? What happened this game?
I mean,
But I think
no,
that's
I think part of it is Dinferno. You know, he was playing in Wargroove 1. Probably not completely back into it yet.
Maybe a little, just a little. Because Dinferno, I remember them being really good.
But also, this is not the most like Wargroove 1 map.
Yeah, this is a very Wargroove 2 map.
this is a map. If you don't know the opening, you will fall behind significantly, which happened to me as well. So
I mean,
you really need.
do we really know the openings?
No.
And I guess it's like yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but I guess you have to know a few.
You have to know like the idea essentially. You know, if it's like way too much less efficient than the opponent's opening, then this stuff can happen.
But I think what Spotyus did would have caught most people by surprise. I haven't seen anyone do that yet.
I just want to note that we've actually seen quite a few openings, like especially around like that fortified village down there. So it's very interesting to see how this has evolved, especially given that this game is actually over 2 weeks old as well.
I guess, like, you know, we don't think of that because we're like, oh, we need to build up the unit count. It's early game. We have to capture things. And they're like, no. Wulfar smash. Which has worked really well, I have to say.
Yeah, some players just completely ignore the basics, and by doing so, they find something better than the basics in some maps.
The fundamentals.
Yeah, essentially.
Where are they?
Spotyus is trying to speedrun this map. They are like trying to take every village and kill every unit as fast as possible.
That's swordsman 1v1. We're just like one single swordsman on both teams just fighting. And the riverboats are doing some more work on the left, and it's just riverboats, like both.
I mean, you gotta understand, Spotyus doesn't have enough money. He needs more.
All right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he needs like 90% at least of the map. 85 isn't enough.
Although, I mean, he hasn't gained that much economy in the past few turns because he already had so much. And second dragon, yeah, that's sort of what starts to happen when you have a lot of money on this map. And you know, Dinferno is gonna play that.
Just realized something. You know how like the dog animation has the dogs running away?
Hold still.
And
Yeah.
the beetles are dogs?
Yeah.
That means you never squish the beetles. They just retreat to come again.
Yes. Good. Don't hurt the beetles.
I mean, of course, like, come on. If you're not gonna hurt a dog, you're not gonna hurt a beetle either, right?
Yeah, exactly. Plus, they're endangered in Hungary. You can't.
That would be like some pretty heavy double standards to like advocate for
Exactly.
dog lives and then be okay with
Precisely.
squishing beetles.
Precisely. Well said, Saykoya. I'm glad
Mice,
he's
on the other hand, they're fair game.
Yeah, mice and cats and owls.
And turtles.
Fine.
Oh yeah. They are being hunted to extinction in Aurania.
And sadly, you know, dragons are technically big dogs in canon. So some dogs do go down.
I mean, they act like dogs, but they aren't really, right?
Dragons act like dogs.
The Felham ones. I mean,
They
their
burn
codex entry
villages
says
down.
that they're basically big dogs.
They burn down villages with people in them, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just a big dog. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry, not dangerous or anything.
The Thalheim ones are bats.
Hey, I'm not getting some. I don't think a Florin has the grounds to speak on this.
Oh, we're gonna play that game. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, Nuru does say in character, yeah, we basically just kill people we don't like.
There we go.
Nura really changed in the second campaign, like in Wargroove 2 campaign. I was actually surprised, like, she was not acting herself compared to her personality in Wargroove 1. But of course we know why that is.
I'm wondering if we're gonna see a pistol groove before the end of the game. I mean, spotyus has a bunch of units in a blob, but not on this side of the map, so... Although, I mean... Those tiers of pistol groove are pretty good, like, to just use on the dragon. It deals decent damage, something like 60, I think. So you can just go like... There you go. Dragon is now at 40%.
Just mage healing, because why not?
Respect for Dinferno, they're not they're
Oh.
not surrendering. Never mind.
Well, never mind. No respect.
That came out
My
perfect.
timing is awful.
Respect.
I mean, they played on it for pretty long trying to find something, but, you know, at some point there's dragons everywhere and you're losing everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, at this point you just have to, have to know when to stop wasting time, right? Like, at this point there's not really too
Yeah,
much.
spotyus got his third dragon this turn.
Although, games have happened before where the opponent had such a huge lead that they overestimated themselves and they got lethal.
Yeah.
That can
Yeah,
happen.
I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I wonder if Time Key knows. Let's ask him.
Alright, no bullying, chat.
No bullying. We love them.
No, can I bully Sneaky though?
Yeah. You always bully me. You don't need to ask. You do it anyway.
I mean, yeah, but I guess you're right.
It brings people together. Especially the bullies themselves.
I think everybody knows this, but we are good friends. We're just messing with each other.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, except in tournament. In tournament, we're not friends.
Tournament, we hate each other, we despise each other, and then we're going to make
Like,
sure.
we pick Vesper against each other and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
And we ban water against each other in the match before the match starts, so like, no mercy there.
Well, I think in summary, the opening from Wulfar just kind of won the game, and it was all just downhill
Yeah.
from there.
Very opening heavy match, yeah. Can show
I
what
mean,
opening can do versus a bad, like a worse one, I guess.
Dinferno's probably not gonna like be super comfortable this tester mill because they're just getting back into it, but I expect they'll you know they'll be a also Spotyus is not a weak player at all, but I expect Dinferno will do I mean will be a bit more impressive than the next ones, I
Yeah,
guess.
Dinferno's very good. Dinferno's very good. Spotyus is amazing. We can't forget how good Spotyus is.
I hope to see them in tournament. I mean, Spotyus. But Dinferno too, of course.
Well, we have a rematch between these two coming up next, so let's get
Okay,
into that
let's
one.
see.
Let's see.
See if Dinferno...
You know, and I have to say, Max Carnage really, the kind of map Spotyus really likes, probably.
Yeah, this is a Spotyus map.